Hey, what up, everybody? I'm PT, and welcome to the Showbiz Top 5. I hope you guys had a great day today. Again, I am PT. Welcome to the show. We got a lot to talk about today. Hope your weekend was good. The weather is bipolar, child. You know, it'll be cold one day, hot the next. You know how it is. But we also in the midst of a war, honey. So, you know, we got to stay prayed up, honey, prayed up. I was talking about this last night, and thank you for all of y'all who tuned into the show last night. I appreciated you guys tuning into the show. It was really a good show. We had a good time last night, and I told everybody I was going to be going out of town this weekend, but I got it confused, y'all. The funeral ain't to next week. I'm so sorry, but it's going to be next week. So I won't be doing the show this Thursday. I won't be doing the show again until Sunday. All right, and then I'll leave the next week to go to my friend Mark's funeral. Okay, so anyway, guys, I'm PT. I need you guys to share this video, like, comment, get into the conversation. I'm not going to be before you long. It goes really, really fast. It's called the Top 5. Somebody said, oh, I was tuning in. I thought you were talking about Tyler Perry. I am, girl. It's number 100, so you just hold your horses, honey. It's called the PT's Punch. Now, I was going to be doing Toast to the T today, but unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do the Toast to the D today. We'll probably come back tomorrow and do another show. All right, so here we go, guys. Number 5, I am going to be talking about Snoop Dogg. Somebody wants to sue him, and it has something to do with Uber. And, of course, number 4, P. Diddy's son was dragged, honey. They had dragged him for filth. We'll talk about that. And of course, number 3, we're going to talk about, of course, Aretha Franklin's grandchild, granddaughter. And then number 2, we're going to talk about T.I. and some mess going up with him. And, of course, number 1, let's talk about the Tyler Perry homecoming video. I don't know if you guys seen the movie. I don't know if you guys seen it or not. But we're going to get into the conversation. Now, again, I'm not going to be before you long. It goes really fast. So if you got something to say, jump into the conversation. All right. Now, if you ain't talking about what I'm talking about, I will mute you and block you and keep it moving. Okay? So let's just keep it real. I ain't got time for no shenanigans tonight. If your dog died last week, prayers going. Let's pray for all the people who died last week. Okay. We got the dogs out the way. We're praying for your family members and everybody else. Okay? But if it ain't about what I'm talking about, I'd hate to do that to you, but we're let's stay on board and let's stay focused. All right, here we go. Shout out to all the people watching on Facebook. If you're watching on Facebook, share the video. How you doing, Kelton? Hey, Kelton, how you doing? Share the video, Kelton. You ain't doing nothing. All right, let's talk about number 5. Let's talk about Snoop Dogg, y'all. Well, an Uber driver is trying to sue him. Uber driver said that he hey, boy, he called me boy. Oh, okay. It's B-O-Y, but okay, hi. But anyway, so an Uber driver is trying to sue Snoop Dogg, and I'm going to tell you what the situation is. Now, a lot of us, you know, we call Uber Eats or whatever, and, you know, for our food and stuff. Me, I just don't trust people when it comes to my food. I showed a video on my Facebook the other day where this rat, honey, it was a little bitty rat, a little small mouse, a little rat child was at a Whataburger, child, and the mouse was, oh my God, the mouse was running around at the Whataburger, child, and jumped off, and they was trying to catch the mouse, child, and the mouse, oh honey, she jumped off in this frying pan, honey, girl. But anyway, I don't trust people to bring my food to me. I just don't. I don't even like. Listen, I went to Domino's Pizza the other day to get some pizza for my mom and my little nephew, right? So when I walked in there, I said, "Girl, this man that's making the pizzas, girl, he has hair all over his face. He ain't got no hair net on his damn face, looking nasty, like he just woke up, child, and he ain't took no bath." So I'm afraid to order stuff online and have people bring stuff to me. So here's the situation with Uncle Snoop and this man. As you can see here, it is right here. Snoop is upset because he said that the guy took too long. Well, no, the guy was saying that Snoop didn't come out and was taking too long. He said he was afraid. Oh, really? And so he said he was afraid, child, because he didn't know this area, whatever. He wasn't in Compton, but he was afraid of the area that he was in. Inglewood, bitch. Inglewood. Hell, I got some friends that live in Inglewood. Girl, Inglewood ain't bad. Hey, Celeste. Hey, Celeste. Celeste is one of my moderators. She keep everybody in check. Welcome to the show. Yes, honey, Inglewood ain't bad, child. I guess it depends on what side of Inglewood. But anyway, the man said he got mad at Snoop because Snoop had on his videos, honey. He puts the man's name up there, child. It didn't show his phone number, but it showed his name and his picture. And he felt some type of way. He said he hasn't gone back to work because he feels like Snoop violated his rights. Well, I'm on both people's sides. I think it's wrong that you should go, if the people is there and bring you your food, you got to realize there's been a lot of people who've been killed behind Lyft and Ubers and stuff, waiting around on somebody. Then you might think it's a setup, child, because people are bold enough to use a Lyft and an Uber and kill somebody and rob somebody. People are just that bold. They don't care that they got your information, child. They don't care. And I'm kind of on the driver's side, because you have so long to come out there and to get your food. And if you don't come get your food, baby, I'm leaving. And the Lyft and Uber will leave you, child, if you ain't out there to catch your ride either. They let you know we are here. And and most people have caught on to what a Lyft and an Uber is. And you got these thugs and you got these criminals out here, honey. They waiting to rob somebody. Many criminals have robbed and killed Uber and Lyft drivers. They've been killing taxi drivers for years. That's why the cab drivers now are doing like lifts and stuff now, getting their people's information. But some people just don't care. They don't care if they got your information. If they are thug and they're going to rob you or shoot you, they're going to do it regardless. That's just how bold they are. They just don't care. So I'm really on the Uber driver's side. He said he hasn't worked since this happened. I love Uncle Snoop, but I'm just going to keep it real. I felt like the Snoop, you should have brought your ass out there. You should have been waiting out there. Or you should have had somebody out there to get that food and not have that man waiting in an unsecure, a safe place. The place that's not, he didn't know anything about this neighborhood. Y'all know certain parts of y'all neighborhoods, honey. Y'all know if it's a safe area or not. You know when you can be hanging out at, when you can't be hanging out at. You just can't be hanging out everywhere in the car, in the Lyft, in the Uber. So I hope he said he gonna Snoop. He said he gonna sue Snoop. He said he hadn't gone back to work. He said this is his only job. Damn, he must be making a lot of money. But a lot of people make good money on the Ubers and the Lyfts and stuff like that. They make good money. So we just gonna keep Snoop Dogg lifted up, I guess, as they say, and keep thinking about it, and hopefully he doesn't take him to court, because I think the man will have some type of lawsuit because you showed the man's information. Now and they said the reason why they have to show the person's driver's permit, or not the permit, but they show their tags, is because they want to make sure you go to the right car. A young lady got killed before, y'all, because she went to a car and she thought she was going to the right car. She went to the wrong car and the man killed her. So you want to see the license plate, make sure the light. So he did put the man's license plates up there, child. He also put the man's name, bitch. Put the name, Snoop Dogg, shame on you. So anyway, we just gonna pray for that man, child. Hopefully everything works out for him. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about number 4. This is P. Diddy's child, honey. He is so handsome. Oh my God. Well, child, honey, he was on JetBlue, honey, and it's some stuff that went down on JetBlue, honey. They say he had got dragged. Honey, they say he got dragged, child, by the pilot, honey. Say the pilot had dragged him for filth, honey, because he wanted to bring on the bag and say the bag was too big. I thought, well, I mean, just because his daddy got money, I guess his daddy. I mean, don't his daddy have his own private? Well, that's his daddy private plane if he got one. Hey, nephew Alfred, I see you over there. Hey, nephew. I mean, if his daddy got his own private plane, then, it doesn't necessarily mean that he got to ride on the plane. What do you guys think? Do y'all think that his daddy should let him ride on this plane? That's P. Diddy's plane. That ain't his son's plane. Well, anyway, he said, I'm going to let y'all see the video, and when I come back, we'll talk about it. Get into the conversation.
Hey, Mom, how you doing?
Hi.
Sorry, that ain't it. That's a woman, but that ain't it.
Long story short, I'm not about to get into the whole thing specifically. The pilot put his hands on me. Why? Because my bag, which fits in my pocket damn near, they claimed it didn't fit. My assistant had my bag. I was on the plane already. They wouldn't let him bring it on. He gets on the plane. I let him know I need my bag. That's not a bag to check. It has my medication, it has my personal, it has my jewelry, it has literally everything that's my personal belonging. Nothing's in my pocket. The pilot comes with my bag, tells me to get my fucking diabetic medication out. First of all, it's anxiety medication, not that. He looks at me and says, "You're not taking this bag on the plane." I said, "Yes, I am." He said, "No, you're not." Grabs me and drags me on the jet bridge. That's when I got my phone out. I didn't knock him out. And everything was just uncalled for. I never had no pilot put no hands on me. Like, I don't know what you went through before that. I don't care. But the severity of me just trying to get my bag for my personal belongings became a situation to where the pilot put his hands on me. JetBlue, what's his name? Todd Papesh. Todd Papesh, that's your name. Todd Papesh. Fuck out of here. Pilot gonna grab me. You see we got a situation. Pilot gonna grab me. Crazy. Stephanie was nice. Everybody's cool, but the pilot.
I'm sorry. We'll talk about this.
It sounds like to me somebody has a lawsuit. Now, I don't know what really happened. You know, he's still giving his side of the story. We need to know what really happened. Now, he said that the person whoever helps him, his assistant was the one that had the bag. Well, why didn't you carry your own bag on? Sometimes it'd be a little suspicious that somebody else is carrying your bag. He said he had all this jewelry in there, and they said the bag didn't fit. I wanted to see what the bag looked like. I mean, you are P. Diddy's son. I mean, he said he had his jewelry and his personal information, his personal stuff in there. I mean, that's what I do. I know you guys do the same thing. If you fly, you don't carry everything. You don't put everything under the plane, especially your medication, your jewelry. I'm sure he got the type of jewelry I ain't got. Okay, so I'm sure the jewelry that he had, he did not want to put it up under the plane, but for the man to drag him and pull him like he allegedly said he did, he called out his name and everything. I smell a lawsuit. Now, where's the video at though? I'm trying to figure out where's the video. The pilot he should, but I need to see the video. I need to see the video where the pilot dragged him. Because y'all know in 2022, I'm talking way back when camera phones first came on the board, honey, you can't do nothing these days without somebody recording something. I find it hard to believe that there was no phone. Nobody recorded this. Nobody recorded this. Out of all the people that was on that plane, did nobody record this? I find it hard to believe. I need to see the proof, honey. They say the proof is in a pudding. I need to see the proof. Okay, hold on, Donnie. We're going to talk about that last, sweetie. We're going to talk about that last. We're going to do Tyler Perry last, guys. Okay, so those who never seen my show before, hi Courtney, I love you. We're going to do Tyler Perry last. So I'll do 5, and then I'll go down to number 1. Tyler Perry will be last. Okay, so right, the pilot should have never put his hand on him if that's what happened. But I'm just trying to figure out where's the videos at, because usually, exaggerating. Yeah, he could be exaggerating like his daddy. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you know, he could be exaggerating like his daddy. I don't know. What do you guys think? You think he could be exaggerating? I want to say, but y'all know you can't do anything these days without a video popping up. Somebody had to have video of the pilot dragging him, pulling on him and dragging him. Well, first of all, the pilot didn't have if this really happened, the pilot should even pilot has no business putting a hand on somebody unless they're trying to take over the flight or something like that. But that wasn't what the deal was. They were just getting on the plane. Okay, run the tape. Thank you, Stephanie. Yeah, we want to see the proof, honey. Because I just don't believe that this happened if you don't have any type of video. I mean, it could have happened. But hell, we want to see it. Okay, we want to see it. P. Diddy's son. All right, we're gonna move on, and we're definitely gonna get to this Tyler Perry story. But for those who've never seen my show before, I do go from 5 and work my way down to number 1. So if you want to get into the Tyler Perry story, please share this video, and we're about to get into it. And I'm gonna tell you guys what I think about it. All right, guys, let's move on. That was number 4. Let's go on. Let's talk about number 3. Let's talk about Aretha Franklin's granddaughter. I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but she was on America's Got Talent. No, no, not. She was on American Idol. American Idol. And she sung. And I don't know if you guys seen it or not, but I thought she did really good. Lionel Richie said she needed to come back. What's the other lady's name? Y'all, please forgive me. I can't think of her name. She's the lady in the middle. She liked her. She got upset. She got bad. She walked away. She said, "Can y'all not hear? This girl can sing." And I'll say this: there's a lot of people that's on America's Got Talent. I'm sorry, that's on American Idol. They don't sing that well in the beginning, but they eventually they get better. But I thought that's what American Idol is for. And I can't play the music, guys, because it's copyrighted music. It belongs to American Idol. But I thought she sung well. She was a little nervous, but there's a lot of people who come on there. They're not that, they're not that seasoned. But that's what I thought this show is for. You can't expect her to be. I mean, there are some people who come on there and just shut it down. Like, of course, Fantasia, when she first went on there, she shut it down. Jennifer Hudson, she shut it down. Of course, Kelly Clarkson, and some of these people, Adam Lambert, shut it down from the beginning and knew they were going to be superstars. And then you have some people like, back to what I was saying about Jennifer Hudson. Now, Jennifer Hudson, she didn't win, but look what she did. Look at all the things that she accomplished. But because they did give her some type of chance, But I thought she was good. I thought she was a little nervous, but that's okay. The girl is only 16, hell. What, 15, 16, like that? Aretha Franklin's. I think what she should have did. Now I know it's TV, and I know that's what happens. TV and this kind of stuff sells. I would have never mentioned Aretha Franklin as my grandmother. Nope, wouldn't have never said a word. Wouldn't have said nothing. I wouldn't have said nothing about Aretha Franklin until they put me through, and then I would say, "Guess who my grandmother is? Aretha Franklin." They'll be like, "Okay, bitch, you've done that, girl." But y'all go and check it out. Go and check it out. Let me know what you think. Do you think she did good? Do you think she sung well? I thought that she sung well. And people need, and first of all, stop thinking that she's Aretha Franklin. She's not Aretha Franklin. She's not Aretha Franklin. Okay, she's who she is. And she did what she did. And, but they told her to come back. They told her to, work on her not being so shy and, work on being, I guess, a little bit more bolder or whatever the case may be, and then come back. But I could see it in her face. I could see it in her emotion. Seemed like the little girl was about to cry. I know she was so hurt that they not put her through. But you know what? Something good will come out of it. She might not even need to go back to American Idol. Maybe somebody will pick her up. Maybe one of these big producers will get with her and work with her, because I love American Idol, but she doesn't need American Idol. If somebody sees her and sees potential in her, they could take her and lift her up and make her be somebody that they wish they had got. So just like the same thing with Jennifer Hudson. They let Jennifer Hudson go and look what she did. All right. So what do you guys think about that? Let me know. And we're going to move on to the next one. We got one more, y'all. I told y'all it goes fast, and then we're going to get into Tyler Perry. Let me see here. Hey, niece, welcome to the show. All right, guys, get into the conversation. All right, okay, let's talk about this next to the last story. This, of course, is about T.I. and comedian Joffrey. I know you guys probably don't know I know y'all know who T.I. is, right? Well, T.I. has been trying his hat in the ring doing comedy, okay? And there's a comedian by the name of comedian Joffrey. Okay, Joffrey, it's pretty good. Actually, Joffrey is really, really good. He sells out at the Improv. Selling out at the Improv is not easy. Okay, you got to, in order to sell out and to do 2 or 3 shows, you got to be good. You got to be good, and people want to come and see you. Okay, so T.I., we all know who this is. T.I. on the right. Well, T.I. showed up at comedian Godfrey's shows, one of his shows not too long ago, and came up after Godfrey did his stand-up. This is what T.I. did, okay? So, honey, that's what it hit the fan, okay? And I'm gonna tell you guys how this works. Now, and because I tried myself, I tried doing comedy. I wasn't that good at it. I'm good on the mic, but being on the mic hosting is totally different from doing stand-up comedy. It's totally different. Totally different. Okay. Yes, honey. Just because the queen got a mic in their hand and they be talking shit does not mean you are a comedian, honey. That's something totally different. So, being that I love Godfrey, yes, Birkin, I love. So here it is. So if you are a comedian, now this is my take on it, and you could say what you want to say, how you feel. If I'm a headliner, which Godfrey was a headliner, very fucking funny. The dude is funny, okay? He's a headliner. You done done the whole show. You didn't advertise. All of a sudden, at the end of the night, here come T.I. coming to do his comedy. And word on the streets, he ain't funny. Okay, that's fine. Well, he's trying. Well, okay, if you're going to T.I., if you want to do comedy at this man's show, out of just respect, and stop using your. I've talked about this before, but I'm bringing it up again because I'm gonna tell you what happened with it. Don't use your name to come toward the end of the show. What you should have done, you should have got in contact with Godfrey and said, "Hey, bro, you're and he said this more than once, that Godfrey's a great comedian. He's been in the game a long time. You reached out to him. It's like, hey, bro, I want to come do your set, and I would love to come open up for you. I'm new at comedy. I need you to help me with some stuff, and I want you to, let me open up for you. Hell, T.I. can learn how to do his sets in between the other comedians. But for you to come in after he finished his set, like, come on, bro. You could. That's not how that works. Now, if you don't know anything about comedy, you don't know. I've just told you that's not how that works. Now, so here's the latest with these two. So now they have squashed the beef, and everything's good now. So supposedly, they're supposed to be getting together, which T.I. should have did this. Sometimes some people got to be called out on it, honey. Some girls need to be called out on their mess, okay? Now, I like T.I. Now, of course, T.I. may not, he might be doing the same thing that Nene did. Nene Leakes tried comedy. You see how far that went. Trying to come from my friend Lunel, honey. You could never, ever come for Lunel, boo-boo. Never. Ever. So what is Nene doing now? I'll wait. And don't get me wrong. I think that anybody could do whatever they want to do if they put their mind to it. But there's ways of doing it. There's ways of you don't go behind somebody's back when they didn't pack the house out. T.I., first of all, T.I. don't even need to be on Godfrey's show. He can do his own show. They're gonna come to see you just because you're T.I. They're gonna come see you because you're T.I. And what you need to do, T.I., is get with these other comedians and say, hey, bro, I'm trying, man. I want to do my comedy. I need you to let me open up for you. Yes, you can open to me, but you're not for the close, because I'm closing this girl out. They paid me to close it out. I'm the headliner. And that's how it happens. So anyway, you guys leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Yeah. Celeste says, well, everybody's saying they love Godfrey. If you ain't never heard Godfrey, guys, go check him out. He's really, really funny. Very, very funny. Wasn't he in Soul Plane? I think he was in Soul Plane. Not for sure. But yeah, so, all right. This is the one we've been waiting for. Of course, this is going to be number one. And I need everybody to share the video. We got 33 people watching. Shout out to everybody watching on Facebook. Hey, Tina. How you doing, honey? My nephew, Alfred. Love you, Alfred. And my Kilton Kendall. Hey, Kilton. And everybody watching on YouTube and Twitter as well. Hey, 99. Welcome to the show, honey. Yeah, Sonny, welcome to the show. All right, here we go, y'all. This is going to be number one that you guys happen to see Tyler Perry movie's Homecoming. Okay, so, I'm going to tell you guys what I thought about the movie. Now, listen, also, let me do this. If you want to be a part of the show, I'm going to put the link down here, and only if you're talking about Tyler Perry or anything else that we talked about, you're more than welcome to come in and be a part of the show. So here's the link right here. I'm going to set it down right here. You click on the link, it'll bring you straight into my show. Now listen, if you ain't talking about what we talking about, honey, I'm hanging up in your face. So don't get slayed, okay? Don't get slayed. All right. Now let me tell you guys what I thought about Homecoming. Okay, I fell asleep like 4 times. I fell asleep like 4 times. It's like, okay, I've seen this before. The one thing that I did like about the movie is the beginning when, you know, about the LGBT community, how the guy, you know, came out and, you know, the family was like, oh, we've been knowing that you was gay, da 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 da. That I love. But it's like, okay, I've seen Tyler Perry with the gun, I've seen Tyler Perry cussing, and I've seen, it's like I've seen Mr. Brown, and it's just like I've seen this before. And no shade, I mean, there was somebody that lived in Dallas that used to do the same thing, that allegedly he stole the idea from her. So it's like, girl, I've seen this before. No shade. I won't say any names. But it made #1 on Netflix, bitch. #1 on Netflix. So I'm gonna read my friend Donnie's comment, and then we'll get into this. Okay. Donnie said, I'm getting started on these movies. People in the church will not accept people like us doing drag, yet somebody like him gets to do it and get paid for it, and they accept it. Yes. And these movies are to me double standard of what the church claims to stand for. Are they funny? Yes, they are. They're entertainable. Yes, I will never deny the fact that I will never deny his talent. But I do question what's acceptable for him to do it. And the rest of us is like, yeah, you're definitely right. Courtney, you are so right on that. Baby, you hit it right on the nail, honey. Yeah. It's like, okay, ooh, I'm glad you said that, Donnie. I'm glad you said that, because it reminds me of the situation with the brat. So the brat is okay. All the straight, and I ain't talking to my straight people who watch me and who love me. Don't give a damn what I'm sleeping with. Y'all don't care. Y'all love PT. Most of y'all. Brat all of a sudden wants to be happy and wants to get married, and now you church folks got a problem with it. But you didn't have a problem with it when you watch it on the show every week. She was gay when she first joined the Wicked Smiley Morning Show. You ain't got a problem. Most of y'all don't have a problem with Gary with the T. Now, what would happen if Gary decided to be happy? You always hearing Gary say he wants to be in a relationship. He wants to be happy. So you mean to tell me we can't be fucking happy? And without you coming on here judging, telling us we going to hell. We all going to hell, I guess, if we ain't living right. And I'm going to tell you something, and I've been telling y'all, ain't nobody watching my show, straight or gay, can judge me. Not one person. Not when it comes to my sexual preference and God and what you ain't judging me, baby, because I dare you. I'll give you a rock. I'll let you throw it at me if you think you're better than me. So I thought the movie was good as far as the part is the LGBTQ, you know, the LGBTQ scene where the guy came out. I thought it was good. I kind of knew that what was going to happen. But as far as all the other stuff, the gun shooting and the cussing, I mean, I've seen that before. But I love all the other Tyler's movies. I love all of them. The one with not Jane Pittman, but Cicely Tyson was in. All of those movies, those movies where he's not doing a Madea character, I love them all. But I'm just kind of over the Madea. Well, he did retire it. He said he was not going to be doing it anymore. And I said I wasn't going to do drag no more either, but I'm still doing it. But you know, hey. So yeah, that's a great comment, Donnie. And yes, Courtney, and you're right. It's a lot of things. Like me, if I was to try to do, I remember one time I was doing a comedy club in Atlanta. Of all places, you would think it would be no issue, right? Oh my God. One of the comedians, the white guy, he came up and he roasted me. He dogged me out and called me all kind of, you know, he didn't say the F word, but he just gave me the blues. He gave me the blues. Like, I'm like, okay, well, bro, now if I was Tyler Perry coming in, you wouldn't do that. It's just certain things that gays can get away with. And I want all you homophobic people to realize something. The same way you treat the gays that are popular, we want to be treated the same way. Don't treat us different because we're not popular, we're not on TV, and all that other stuff. Um, yes, he did. Oh yeah, Marquise Morgan said yes, he did. I'm not. I think I know what you're talking about, but kind of go into more details. So yeah, so I just feel like you know he can get away with a lot of stuff that we can't. Hell, I've been dragging for years, and I've suggested to if I was to go to my church, and a lot of church people follow Tyler Perry. If Tyler Perry was to come out the closet and tell everybody he's gay, you think they will still accept him? Hell no, no. And he might have an issue with this last movie that just came out. Some people might have something to say about him doing that coming out. Like, are y'all living up on the rock? There are gay people in the world, just like there are Hispanic people, there's black people, there's white people, there's gay people, there's straight people. We're all that's what makes this world different, because we all are different. We all can't be the same. We all can't be the same person. We have to be different. So again, what did you guys think about the movie? I'm waiting on some of the comments, and nobody's so far ahead. The only person that said something was my friend Courtney. But again, yeah, there's a lot of things that Tyler Perry can get away with. Of course, Tyler Perry is not saying that he's gay either. I think that if he told everybody that if he was to say, "Oh, I'm gay," then it might be a whole nother story. It might be a whole nother story, baby. It may not be the same, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go and look at some of the comments up on his movie. And then a lot of people will say stuff on social media because they bullies. They'll say something about Tyler Perry on social media and not show their face. But if they was in front of Tyler Perry, they'd be like, "Oh, I love Tyler Perry," because my friend Gary with the T tells me all the time, "Oh, girl, honey, they love me as far as they can see me, honey. But when you give them a little space, honey, I hate that queen. I hate that, I hate gays. Da, 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 da." Yeah, and I like some parts of the movie too. What's the name of the movie? Homecoming, and it's on Netflix right now. Yeah, it's on Netflix. Again, I kept falling asleep. I'm just like, okay, it's the same old stuff, But so it apparently people liked it. It was number one on Netflix. And then to another thing, a lot of people haven't seen Tyler Perry's Madea in a long time. And that was another good thing. He took a break and he decided, well, let me take a break, then I'll bring Madea back. He said he wasn't going to do Madea again, but Madea is what made him who he is. And I'm gonna give it a second chance. I'm gonna go back and watch it again, y'all. I'm gonna go back and watch it again when I don't have anybody in my bedroom with me, because I had company that night. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and watch it again, and and I'll give it one more chance. I'm not saying the whole movie was bad. I'm just saying it's like I kept falling asleep. It's like I've seen this before, and it's just like, y'all know. Okay, all right. All right, guys. Well, I did give you a chance to come and say hi. Shout out to everybody watching me on Facebook. Shout out to Arius, my son. Thank you, Arius, for tuning in. Tina, you didn't say nothing, but thank you for tuning in. My son, my nephew, Alfred, thank you for tuning in. You didn't say nothing. Kilton, you didn't say nothing, but I still love y'all for watching. I sure do. Tyler Perry is not all that. I love to watch something else like drag on Monday nights. You're so messy. Well, what about my shows on Sunday nights? You don't like my shows on Sunday nights? But yeah. So y'all go and check it out, and let me know what you think. We may do a part 2 on this Tyler Perry's Homecoming, and see what you guys think. And then all the other comments all the other stories that we talked about. Let me know what you think about Snoop Dogg. Do you think he's wrong for giving out the man's information? Do y'all think that P. Diddy's son was being extra? I perform every Sunday on Sundays. Sundays only on my YouTube channel. Do y'all think that Aretha Franklin's granddaughter could sing? Go and check her out on YouTube and tell me what you think. I thought she sounded well. And T.I. and the comedian Godfrey. Do y'all think that T.I. was wrong and all the other stuff? You love my show, and I love you too. And thank you for watching. I appreciate that. All right. Speaking of shows, if you live in Dallas, Texas, I'll be in Dallas performing next week. I'll give you all the information later on in the week. I haven't performed in Dallas in years. It's going to be a brunch. I think it's at 4:00. So I'll give you guys the details the closer I get to that date if you live in Dallas. All right, guys. Anything else before I close out the show? They come to they do regular spraying every month in my private complex side. For the bugs or whatever. Child, I'm going to my mama house because I'm not gonna get up early in the morning to come here and doing all the damn spraying, smelling all that stuff. So I'm gonna go spend the night at my mom. P. Diddy's son is a mess. Is that the one that they say is how you doing? Is he the one that they say is how you doing? Anybody got any tea on him? Is he the one they say is how you doing? He's cutie. He's a cutie pie though, bitch. Oh, that's what they say. He's one of us. Oh, okay. Oh, you mean he's a Christian? Yes. Oh, you mean he's a Christian girl? Oh, he's a Christian. Girl, you got to mean that he's a Christian girl. Don't say that about P. Diddy's son. He's a handsome old thing, baby. Ooh. I don't like him light skinned, but that thing right there, baby, we can go shopping, honey. I could take him to City Trends, bitch. Oh, baby, I could take him to City Trends, honey. Girl, don't y'all don't y'all sit down on City Trends, bitch. City Trends is the tea, honey. Yeah, that's his adopted son. Yeah, I kind of knew that, yeah. No, ma'am, baby. City Trends is the tea. Do not sit down on City Trends, honey. You say he's in the closet? Well, he needs to come out, honey. This is 2021, honey. 22, I mean. He need to come on out, honey. Oh, he can he can get it by you. He might be your sister, child. He might be a bottom, honey. And y'all, where is this show going to, honey? Oh, this show is going to hell. He like he look like he versatile. Oh my God. Well, honey, these days you don't know who's versatile top, versatile bottom. These days you just don't know, honey. Oh Lord. That hair is beat though, honey. The hair is beat. Yes, honey. Ain't that what's the name, son? Al B. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say that's Al B's son. Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, he's a handsome guy. Well, anyway, child. For y'all who didn't see the video, let's watch the video again, girl. Let's see if he was giving us a little how you doing in the video. Let's look at the video one more time. See if he was giving us a little, a little sugar. Hold on, let me pull up the video. Okay, what I do with the video? Where is it at? Oh, here we go. Okay, let's watch the video again. Let's see if he got a little sugar in his tank.
Long story short, I'm not about to get into the whole thing specifically. The pilot put his hands on me. Why? Because my bag, which fits in my pocket damn near, they claimed it didn't fit. My assistant had my bag. I was on the plane already. They wouldn't let him bring it on. He gets on the plane. I let him know I need my bag. That's not a bag to check. It has my medication. It has my personal. It has my jewelry. It has literally everything that's my personal belonging. Nothing's in my pocket. The pilot comes with my bag, tells me to get my fucking diabetic medication out. First of all, it's anxiety medication. Not that. He looks at me and says, "You're not taking this bag on the plane." I said, "Yes, I am." He said, "No, you're not." Grabs me and drags me on the jet bridge. That's when I got my phone out. I didn't knock him out. And everything was just uncalled for. I never had no pilot put no hands on me. Like, I don't know what you went through before that. I don't care. But the severity of me just trying to get my bag for my personal belongings became a situation to where the pilot put his hands on me. JetBlue, what's his name? Todd Papesh. Todd Papesh. That's your name. Todd Papesh. Fuck out of here. Pilot gonna grab me. You see we got a situation. Pilot gonna grab me. Crazy. Stephanie was nice. Everybody's cool, but the pilot.
I'm sorry. We'll talk about this after.
Now notice he said Stephanie was cool. He didn't mention that Queen, honey. He didn't mention the queen, honey. He didn't. What's that? Oh yeah. Now look, if everybody was cool, why didn't you mention the guy? You knew Stephanie's name, but you didn't know the queen's name. I'm not saying that he was a queen, but he allegedly looked like one. So whatever. Whoa, Lord have mercy. Well, hey Prince, how you doing, baby? Did you watch the Tyler Perry movie? What did you think about it? Speaking of pretty yellow boy, there go one right there, Marcus. That's a pretty yellow Texas boy right there, honey. I had to pull up his picture to show you his picture. All right, before I let you guys go, did anybody else see the movie? Anybody else see the movie before I let y'all go? Let me know what you think about it. Yeah, Sunday the movie was, like I said, I just kept falling asleep, child. I was trying to get into it, but like I said, I'm gonna give it another shot. I'm gonna watch it again. And I'm gonna give it another shot and see, what happens. See what happens. Read some of these comments. Hey, Prince, I said, oh, okay. Oh, yeah. You didn't see it. What? Check it out, Celeste. Let me know what you think. No, I'm good. Give me. Are you like dark skinned guy? Okay, well, my little homeboy, he cute. He's handsome. He's a masculine guy. I'm not for sure if he's single or not. I hadn't talked to him in a while. I just added him back on Facebook. Oh my God. Prince, let everybody know. I'm finna show y'all his picture. Prince, tell everybody if you're single or if you're looking, because you just never know. He might not want me to show his picture, so I better not show it. Let me read these comments. Not your sister. Wi-Fi is acting up. A lot more cussing, guess, because he hooked up with Netflix. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I got you. Oh, okay. So he can do all that cussing. Okay. The movie had some parts of his farewell tour. Okay, I got you. Okay. But did you like the movie though? I'm trying to get everybody's opinion on the movie. Kim, did you like it? Oh, you legally separated. All right. Let me pull up your picture so I can show everybody your picture and stuff. Look like you've been smoking on this picture right here. You look high as a kite. Married for 4 years. No wonder I ain't seen you. Oh my God. I was wondering where you had been, child. Yes, being married, it'll to have you locked up. Look at him. Oh, handsome self. I've been knowing that boy since he was 18, honey. He still look like he's 12. He said, you know it. Yes. Been knowing it since he was a little bitty thing, little young boy. Down there in the country. Y'all, he's single, y'all, newly divorced. So y'all get up on it, honey. Hit him up. I'm gonna have to bring you on my show one night, Prince, okay? So we can talk some shit, okay? All right, guys, if you enjoyed my content tonight, I am PT, and I appreciate you guys for tuning in to the Showbiz Top 5. And I do want to remind you guys, if you have not seen my show with Gary with the T and myself, and I can say that oh, Kim said she didn't care for the movie. I didn't either, Kim. Now, Kim, I did like the beginning. Let me turn this music down. Yeah, I like when y'all get into the conversation, even though we're about to close out the show. It's not too late to say something. And I agree with you, Kim. I didn't like it. I liked the beginning when he did the thing about the LGBTQ, opening up people's eyes to let everybody know. Them two guys were masculine as hell. They were some guys you never would have thought that, as Fred Sanford used to do. And you never would have thought them two guys, they were gay or whatever, kiss me. And people need to realize everybody that's gay is not running around with stockings and wigs on. Okay. Hello, somebody. Everybody that's gay, men are not running around with wigs and pumps and dresses and stuff like that. Amen. Can I get an amen? Amen. Amen, James. My brother James over there. So, James, you saw the movie. You ain't saying nothing. How was the movie? Did you like it? I'm not gonna be mad at y'all if y'all disagree with me about the movie. I'm not gonna block you. I just want to know what your comment was, James. I think you told me you watched it and you liked it. Yeah, and just because something is number one, does not mean that the movie was good. Just my opinion. And again, Prince will tell you, and Marcus will tell you. Who else is on here? We know I'm talking about from the Dallas, Houston area. My son Aries will tell you. All the people from back in the Dallas, Texas days. We already know who their character is, child. No tea, no shade. We know who it is. Let me get off here if I get myself in trouble with Tyler Perry. Okay, y'all. All right, if you guys enjoy my content tonight, my PayPal, Cash App, and my Zelle is listed below. Thank you guys for supporting me and my show. I love you all. You guys have a good night. I'll see you on tomorrow for the Showbiz Top 5. My show usually starts around like 8 and 8:30. So I'll see you guys on tomorrow. Y'all be good. Take care of yourself and stay safe and pray for peace. That's what we need in the world. Good night, guys. Take care.